All right, so I'm live. All right, welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me again. Pretty much a pleasant morning. It's been a while since I've had a pleasant morning like this. Reggae Boys winning a game, which is always a positive. Definitely always a positive. We're gonna touch a little bit into the game, but we're gonna also touch on. I can be wrong, but I can definitely be wrong. But there's something specifically I want to touch on. I won't say, but I've come to the realization that people speak, but you have to listen keenly to understand where they are coming from, and it's important that you do. So there are people who actually wanted us to lose that game last night. There are actually people who wanted us to lose that game last night. And let me tell you, on what premises? On what premises? Only on the premises of them saying, I told you so. Only on that premises of them saying, I told you so. And I wasn't surprised because I knew the person was someone like that already. Um, but just how the person utters and speaks, you can tell that yeah, you say you're with the team, but you actually aren't with the team. You're only saying that you're with the team, but you really aren't with the team. But anyways, we're gonna get to some details. We're gonna get into the game. I'm gonna get into some reviews. Definitely. But before I do so, people, I would really appreciate it if you guys smash the like button. And here we have the Twitter handle and also the Instagram handle. I would really appreciate it if you guys go over to the Twitter and also the Instagram and give us a follow. I'm trying my best to seek some. I'm gonna have to seek some help because the amount of work that I'm doing, specifically on the channel, I highly doubt that I alone can continue to do that much work. I highly doubt it. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm really trying my best. I highly doubt it because one of the specific thing I'm speaking about is this. I should have dropped the JPL Team of the Week already, but I still haven't done that as yet because the amount of things that I am doing. And also the Player of the Month, the JPL Player of the Month of March. I need to drop that as well. I won't let anyone know who that is. So let's get into this. So we're talking about the Reggae Boyz. We are talking about the Reggae Boyz. Guys, as you come in, smash the like button and really appreciate having you guys here. May I freeze? Really? But the system that I have perfectly good connection. I don't know what's happening. This is telling me that I have perfectly good connection. I don't know what is causing that. I honestly don't know because this is telling me I have perfectly good condition. I'm checking. I am checking the setup right now to see if something is wrong. I'm setting it. It's telling me excellent condition, excellent connection. It's telling me excellent connection. So I'm looking. Okay, cool. Okay, so that could be the problem. That could be the problem. But anyways, the audio is perfect, so that's good. We have a few people coming. Big up Alex. So we have Truth and More make a video about Marcus Edwards from Sporting. I'm not sure who that is. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Big up J Dice, Alex, my brother from another mother. Bless up, Alex. Foreign Spider said, bro, you see it. Ronaldinho said, CONCACAF Nations League draw is April. Lovely. That's just maybe 2 weeks or so away. Yankney said, like up the live. Yankney said, you're freeze. Just I realized maybe it's a filter. Just a second, but not for long. Ravel was a whole school yesterday, pure class. True. All right, so what should I say now? First, let's address the issue of people who say they are supporting the team and not supporting the team. let me address that one first. People, listen. You should listen to when people speak, right? You should definitely listen to when people speak. You have people saying that they are in 100% support of the team. They're in 100% of the team, but when they speak, it's as if they belittle everything about the team. They belittle every single aspect about the team. I'm just seeing the glitch. Yes, I'm just seeing the glitch. It's telling me excellent condition, but there should not be a glitch. Definitely shouldn't be a glitch. Let me see if I could fix that. Give me a second. I'm trying to render it right now, people. Give me a second. Let me see if it's my internet. I'm trying to fix it to see if it's my internet. So I'm trying to render the issue right now. Good. I do think that might sort it out. All right, so there are some people there's and this is 5G. That is true. That is true, Fabian. It look like me gonna need 5G. It definitely look like me gonna need 5G. See there? but I never really have this a problem before. So I don't know what no. This is really surprising. Big up Ayas Abdi. If anything, me probably take off the green screen. I'm gonna take off the green screen. That could be the issue. I'm gonna take down the green screen. I'm gonna change it. Maybe that one is a bit too heavy on the board. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. Anyways, so I changed the green screen. Hopefully, that is the issue. All right, so let me know if it's running smooth. Let me know if it's running smooth now. All right, so let me get to the point. So people, I was watching a stream. This morning I got up, I was watching a stream. And the host, the sad thing is that the host of the show, it was the host of the show who evidently was not in favor of the Reggae Boyz winning. And that I honestly believe that is really sad. Because there's no way you can be supporting a team and you want the team to lose to prove your point. That makes no sense to me at all. That makes none whatsoever. You cannot want the team, you cannot want your team to lose to prove a point. You just can't. There's no sense in that. There's none whatsoever. There's not even an ounce of sense in that. You want your team to lose just so that you can say, I told you so. I knew this would happen. That doesn't make any sense. Last night when I was at the game, all of the bloggers came out. All of the bloggers came out. All of the bloggers came out. Well, most of the bloggers came out, and Manning's man, Cataract was there. Coach's Dex was there. What was Disorder Sports TV? There was so much of them out there, and even Craig Butler was out there. We were all, if you watch some of the videos, we're all here speaking together. Maybe it was only Cataract who was just kind of to himself a little bit, but he was very much in support of the team. He was really very much in support of the team in the same sense. Everyone was in support of the team. Everyone was 100% behind the team. 100%. Other than the guy who watched video, I watch cricket game. I watch cricket match. But we're all in support of the team. You cannot want your team to lose just to prove a point. That makes no sense whatsoever. Do you know how last night I was watching the game, and do you know how much work the players put in just to get that result? The amount of work the players have put in just to get that result. Paul Hall was on the sideline, was barking orders. It was from the first whistle blew Paul Hall was barking orders. He was fixing things. He was trying to get things connected. He was trying to get connected. He was trying to get the team corrected. He was trying so much things from minute one. Leon Bailey on the pitch barking orders. Ravel Morrison on the pitch barking orders. Every single player on the pitch speak. It is the first time watching even Andre Blake barking orders out there. That 3 point last night was so pivotal to not it was not pivotal to the outcome of the World Cup qualifiers, but it was so pivotal to team moral. That 3 points last night, it was pivotal to team moral and the team moving forward. So when I was there looking at the players, and how the players are working together, how the players are trying to enjoy the football, the players on the pitch trying to fix things. The players on the pitch trying to fix things independently, trying to work things going around. And I'm saying, I like this. The team vibe, the team energy, everything was just so positive. It was just so booming. Everyone wants what they were working so hard for the win. Andre Gray had a poor game, and no one was actually jeering Andre Gray like that. People in the stands, you're gonna have 1 or 2 people in the stands was jeering, but we still wanted a lot more. Because we go on bad, but we still wanted a lot more because we know how important that win was. That win was so important for Paul Hall as the coach. So I find it very, very surprising that people wanted the team to lose to prove a point. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. So people, the only way you can grow, I'm not saying that you should not be real, but you can be optimistic. You can be optimistic about what is to come. There's something called hope. No, there's also something called false hope. But when you see what is happening in the team, when you listen to the players, what the players are saying, I'm telling you, something is brewing. You have to listen to the players. The fans, we can say anything. I was in the stands and fans were asking for players that play for Mullines. That is not even a squad. That is not even a squad. So we as fans, we can say anything. But it's important that you listen specifically. You listen specifically to the players. I always say you need to listen to the players. There's an important aspect that the players play. Remember that the players are the one going out there. If they're not with the program, you can feel that energy. You can feel that vibes if the players are not with the program. You can feel it. But when the players are on par, look at how they play. Look at how they enjoy the football game. Look at Ravel Morrison's celebration last night. Look at how much the players enjoyed Ravel Morrison's celebration for his goal because he was working hard. He was really, really working hard. The players have a unit. The players are bonding. The players are communicating with each other. They're enjoying the football. And every single player, it could be scripted. it could be scripted enough. It definitely could be scripted. But every single one of the players, all of the interviews that I've seen on Coaching Jacks, this that Sports TV, even the one that Cataract did, they're all saying the same thing. Big up Eddie Vision. Fabian, big up as well. They're all saying the same thing. They're enjoying their football. They think this can work. They love this going forward. Leon Bailey said that the interview was done on Coaching Jack. Leon Bailey said that this is what we want. This is what we want to going forward. I really like. He said that he liked what the coach and the coaching staff is doing in regards to galvanizing the players, getting the players at the level. So these are important aspects of football. And I'm going to drop the link. These are important aspects. Fabian, I know you probably go one call, but my phone I give me problem for morning. Watch out. As me go so boom, I open it up. Oh. But from months I give me a problem. I don't know what I go on. I don't know if I update or what. So anybody call me now get me. Be update. So definitely no five people let me say Mr. T got from sports down the middle. Missy even unseen sports TV. Everybody turn out. Fabian said iPhone 13 and forward. Yep, me that take it, you know. Yeah, the sponsor meet. Yeah, sponsor meet, Fabian. All right, so people me could get into the game. So the ranting part I gone. Yeah, me do 15 minutes worth of ranting. 15 minutes of ranting. Me have to rant because I just don't understand how a team, how the Reggae Boyz can get a victory, and we are so upset about the team victory. I just don't understand that part. Is able, bless up. Thanks for coming from London. Pim, the 478 said Jamaica as a team for the future with proper planning. You guys could qualify next World Cup. I think so. I do think so. We need to put in, but the truth is, as fans, we have a responsibility now as fans to ensure that we apply as much pressure onto the head of the JFF from now. If we don't like what we're seeing, hey, get them out. If we don't like what we're seeing, get them out. So this is the time. Last night, big up Alex coming on.
Go now, I go, my bro. Everything good. Brother from
Everything good.
Yeah, I came on roof and that you.
Then say me feel Andre Gray.
But anyways, I have to say it was a great game last night. I really enjoyed watching the game. I think we can see a style of play from the team going forward, and I see that it's taking time slowly building. I don't matter if the players are locally, abroad. All I just want is the best team to play, and we always try best as possible to win all the time. But you see, we as vloggers Guna, I'm gonna tell you this again. We as vloggers, coaches Dex, Military Guna, Ryan LFC, and Team Sports, all the guys was at the game yesterday. You guys play a big role in the football in the country. You maybe not see it as that, but I feel like you guys play a big role in the country football, because sometimes people watch your channel and people watch other people's channel. So even though you're supporting a team, why you want them to lose? Because you want them to sell narrative, say, okay, they're not good enough. We want other English-born players to come overseas, and these local borns are not good enough. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that, and why. And if you're supporting a team, you should back them 110%, not show negative energy. And I don't feel like
this is it, Alex. You can go some boom, and before even the team sheet, before the squad was selected. When I see the squad selected, I can say you can beat and go and bad and say this man's supposed to be here, that player's supposed to be here, why is this player not there, and all that. But you see, on match day, when the players put on the jersey, you should be 100% behind the players. 100, without even a doubt. We have Fabian coming on. Because Fabian.
And you can see that Butler. I see him Butler apart last night. One day negative.
Our reason man.
Yeah. And one day can say go at them when they want man will take the football thing serious. And I say man that I know one thing with him. All him people say ignorant and arrogant. He support the team 110% all the time in the end time match he always reach. You know?
But all right, fine. We can't people can't say all right, but like because of Liam Bailey. Let me tell you this, brother. Just as though with the nice stands, I'm all my voice gone. Just as though with the nice stands, I make be nice, short and I make nice. Same thing, but lado. Same exact thing, but lado. Just as any ordinary fan. And same thing, Madu. So people can say this and people can say that, you know. Yes, everybody, because even last night, me about that reason. And about that turned to me in front of everybody, but that turned to me and say, I see you boy military. Enough to you beat me, you know. you see. I will talk. I will discuss. I will discuss it. Mr. Someone time I say go man. And then now, she knows him always an advocate for whisper. And I'm me kind of say, you know what, I'm a true one side argument to it, just to see him. So just to see him. But and I say go, we did coach, we did the reason, this sports that this are that sports TV reason. All our reason, we discuss the game and we talked it. You can imagine? Can you imagine me and Damien will take a picture? the thing about it.
Gotta come.
The thing about it.
Damien was happy, man. He happy. With the last coach, he was on edge all the time. So maybe that he happy now.
Yeah.
I never think it there. The thing when Damian see a Damian will flow you.
I said, he said, you know, he said, he said to me, man, say, this man not rape me, none at all. That is, man, say, this man not rape me, none at all. But here, man, I think he misunderstand ratings with analysis. And that, you know, I think he misunderstand that, you know, because you can't have ratings for your player, but you can say, hey, you don't play good the game. You don't play the good. Last night, him have, but that's a 7 out of 10 game. He having rush moments, but he make a lot of good, very, very good clearance, some pivotal clearances. So you can't say, all right, 1 and 2 rush tackle, just the same. But in the same sense, defensively, him looks solid. He's my fastest defender in that team. When he come on to counter attack, he can get back really, really quick. So them look at aspect the same way. So he probably misinterpret the aspect of analysis with ratings. So he probably feel like I rate him. If me never rate your brother, why the hell me I sit down and watch Egyptian League? What reason me have to sit down and watch Egyptian League? What reason me I have to sit down and watch Egyptian League? Me have no reason. I'm my only reason I'm not watch it. It's the only reason I'm not watch it. Me have no player down there. Me no player down there. So I don't think he misunderstand ratings with analysis. I just that. So because me come at him hard, man said, no man, I'm gonna eat him like a poison. Yeah. So all right, so Fabian. Again, thank people. What for thanks Fabian for the contribution last night to watch along. So what about people tune in? And people tell me say they really, really enjoy the show. I'm like that. People tell me say they really enjoy the show. I'm like that. And definitely look like say, we never did miss. We never did this. Fabian have getting own a little program when you can run, you know. If we decide to want to branch off in the track and field, because me tell people one of the most knowledgeable person right now in specifically Jamaican track and field, one of the most knowledgeable persons. So even if we decide to that, I'm probably have to do it, because even though me got champs to run, Fabian, you run a champs? You do them kind of running there?
No, sir, me never do no run a champs.
Oh, yes. Track analysis.
No, I have speed. Me just never run a champs. Me have speed though, like whole heap of speed.
Well, me lose it, brother. Me lose it.
Few extra. I could have. I was stupid and I was immature. Mm-hmm. My speed was 11-1 speed, and that was the only time myself where me I run. Hey, I want development. And I was running 11-1, and me look on people my age group who in a track program, them I run like 10-7, 10-8. So me I say make no sense. But then me I think to myself, now that me get older and me understand the dynamics, me I say me stupid because me run 11-1 without no background, no program, no training, nothing at all.
That would me too. I recently
so if I had gone through the program that those were going through, then maybe me would have even go. But anyway, I say go. Yeah. So I go, yeah, me like up on the sidelines.
So Fabian, for you, who was the standout player for you last night?
The standout player for me last night? My answer is probably not going to be the answer that anybody at all expect. But I'm going to give you the reasons, and this person is the reason for Jamaica winning the game last night.
Right.
And that person is Richard King. Richard King is the reason Jamaica won that game, and let me tell you why. Honduras had the upper hand until Richard King was moved out of his favorite position as a centre back to go and play in the midfield. Now, Richard King made a seamless transition from defense into midfield and looked like a proper midfielder. Controlling the ball, breaking up the tackles, and even making a few beautiful true passes. He could have gotten 2 assists on the night if Andre Gray was just a little bit sharper on the night.
Yeah, he never sharper at all. Yeah.
So for me, Richard King for me is the reason for the victory. But as for man of the match, it's Paul Hall.
Yeah, well, that's a strange one. Paul Hall.
Paul Hall, yeah, Paul Hall, and why Paul Hall?
Yeah.
All right, you see, coaching is trial and error. It's really you making a plan and hoping your plan works. Now, 9 out of 10 times, your plan doesn't work. Now, this is where real coaching comes in. Paul Hall had to select a team to play a passing system without a CDM. He adjusted the formation to compensate for not having a CDM by playing a 3-4-3. 15 minutes into the game, he realized that wasn't working. Now, when you're looking as a coach, when you realize your plan is not working, you look to your bench. There's no CDM on your bench. What do you do as a coach? I have said who the pitch
can assimilate the role.
Right. I have said this to you from weeks ago that I would love to. Remember, I said it to you before Paul Hall put Richard King in the midfield. You know?
Oh, no,
remember, me said it to you.
I discuss it, man.
I said to you, I would put Richard King in the midfield. Remember, me said it to you before the game, you know.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Before the game, you know.
This are when we can't find it text. Most can't find it. Because I know say 100% sure say oh right, the phone I got lock off for me.
Because and Paul Hall realized that and he trusted this 20-year-old, which shows me that he's seeing what I am seeing. I saw that Richard King could be a good CDM. And he made that bold move to adjust his tactics. He was not arrogant at all to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to use my 3-4-3 and it go work. Him switching tactics right there. And he's also bringing back this type of, hey, Paul, I'll talk the talk, you know, him say, I want free-flowing, attacking football where the players are enjoying their games, crisp, smooth passing. That is what I bring to the table. And that's exactly what he has brought to the table. And he's very much deserving that win last night. I'm happy for the players. I'm happy for Ravel. But for Paul Hall on a whole, I am so happy he got that win. Because a lot of persons were starting to question him because the results weren't going his way. But for me, last night, Paul Hall, he didn't get everything right, but he adjusted proactive thinking, quick action, and that's what they need from our coach.
So someone asked how much tackles King made last night. All right. So minutes play 82. When is that show?
Yeah, sure.
One clearance, one black shot, and one tackle completed, dribble pass 3 times. That's quite a lot. He made 1 interception. Ground duels 7. He won 1. Aerial duels 2. He won both of them. He lost possession 10 times. He committed 2 fouls. 37 touches. 73% accurate passes. Attempted 3 long balls, completed 1. He had 1 shot on target, 1 dribble, not completed. So it's not. You know the fun thing about it? Oh, we have Mikey balling coming on. Mikey.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yeah, man. You can hear me?
Yeah, man. I hear you clear. What kind of mic is? Mic that's on bossy.
Yeah, foreign mic.
Foreign mic. It can go dash a Jamaican mic, yeah.
No, it named Paul Hall. Yes, let me tell you something. Between the last window and this window, Jamaica playing increased 35% better ball game. I was on a next chat, Talawa, and I said to them, every game Jamaica play, them improving.
Yeah.
Paul Hall have this team for what, 2 months? 2 months? 3 months?
About 2 months. About 3 months?
Yeah, 3 months. The previous coach had a team for 5 years. And they don't improve from 2017 to 2021, end of 2020.
But remember, saying they have it in 2012, 2013
no,
as well.
I'm not going back there, sir. Not too far.
That's too far.
Yeah, because
more recent.
Somebody in between them.
Yeah, all right, okay.
You understand me? And when you see a coach come in and after the second game, you see film style stamp, you know this is a coach. after Theodore Whitmore 30th game, you know, see my style stamp.
What if his style was just sit back and try to get a team for the transition? Or
that can never win football game.
It can, you know, but how often?
Exactly. All right. What's your best defense?
Attack.
All right. If you have the ball, them can't score.
No, the only more score than have the ball.
Exactly. But if you play defense all the time, them have the ball, so them going to score more than likely.
You know one thing I would say about Tapper Whitmore's teams, they have to be mentally resilient. Because to sit back for 90 minutes, you know, it's not easy, you know.
And
so you have to be mentally rugged and physically rugged. So maybe that is the reason I pick a specific type of player.
And you always have to be running, chasing. Nobody chasing you. You chasing them.
You have a fit not a team, you know. You have a fit. Because you run the whole 90.
I hear everybody talking about Ravel look good. I know Leon Beal look good. You know why them look good? Because they don't concentrate on playing defense.
They might play freedom football.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for that.
It's not the coach, you know, it's the system. The attacking system. When Liam Billy playing for Bayern Leverkusen, can you really play for Villa yet? So you can't count Villa. Them always attack. That's why them can't see so much goal in Bayern Leverkusen. Because them attack and them not stop. From the whistle blow, them come at you. And when you do that, yes, you're going to have some games where the defense going to give away goals. But most time, you're going to win.
Yeah.
Because you have the ball. And when you have the ball, the other team can't score. Unless they put a second ball on the field, and that is illegal. You understand me? So, to me, Paul, I'll get the job from the first game in coach.
All right, so I'm going to say something to Tone. Yeah, Fabian. Now, we all know that Craig Butler, a lot of people said they would want Craig Butler to take over the Reggae Boyz.
Give me 1 second. Craig Butler and I are good friends. I know Craig Butler from him was 12, so I'm very biased. I'm going to make sure you know that up front. Everybody know that up front.
All right. No, man, we all know Craig
Butler. Don't worry. Him go semi bias towards Craig too. Military can't tell you.
All right. No, let me tell you now. Last night, he said something, you know. Craig Butler said something last night, you know, and I really, really look into it. And I'm like, Craig Butler always speak highly about himself in regards to coaching. And he has a track record to show for that. No, Craig Butler said he liked the system that the players are playing right now. And he said the same, that he want that same system to transition to the youth football, to the under 20, under 17, under 18. Now, when I heard Craig Butler saying that, I'm like, Craig Butler buying into the program.
Of course.
Craig Butler buying into Paul Hall ideal. Now, you still have some of the local coaches who say, boy, they don't want to get the job because they're already all of that now. But look on the high profile coaches them who are buying to the program. What's the difference now when you look at the high profile coaches versus the other one them who I say not ready yet? Because the high profile coaches them understand what it means like to rebuild a squad and set up a system. The person who has said I said, boy, they're not ready. These are persons who are thinking about the next win, who don't even think about development, who don't even think about you can maintain a dominant team. They don't think about that. They don't think about win the next game. And even if we lose today, try win the next game. So there's no continuity in that. So when we hear Craig Butler say that, I say, you know, so Craig Butler always an advocate for system style of play and something there. And Craig Butler said last night that he likes how the team is playing. He wants to see even the youth players playing in that particular system. So with Craig Butler being pleased with all of the high-profile coaches, because there are some top-profile coaches already there again, you know, high-profile coaches being pleased.
You mean Jamaican high-profile coach?
No, not Jamaican coaches alone. Other people come. Hey, the Reggae Boyz brand is a big brand, you know.
I know that.
It's a big brand. It's a big. Hey, you know me know say it's a big brand. Look for the one when we get out of World Cup qualifiers campaign. Twitter, Reggae Boyz are trend on Twitter. And the one we know. Imagine if we got a World Cup.
listen to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
What Craig was saying, is what I said on Talawa TV last night. I said, when you have what if Hall get the job, he have to leave Queens Park Rangers. He have to spend 8 months out of the year, at least 8 months out of the year in Jamaica. So if I have a family, I don't know if I have a family, I don't know if I have kids, I'm married or anything like that. I don't know in personal life. They have to move to Jamaica. Because every week, at least 2 days every week, the national team must be practicing with the national coach. So the system, because you go and talk to the clubs and say we need your players for 2 days. It's only 3 or 4 players from each club maybe could be on that.
You're talking in regards to the local contingent. Yeah,
because what you're doing there now, and that includes the under 17, under 20, under 3. What you're doing now, you're forming a system. So now you have a ladder, a road,
a climbing ladder. Yeah.
Everybody, so from your under 17, you know it. When you come to under 20, it's the same thing. Under 20, it's the way you use the national team. If Blaine building a player, you put in green, him not miss a beat. The team not miss a beat. Because everybody know how the thing is going to work. When you have Portmore coach one thing, have a viewer coach a next thing, this someone a coach a next thing, you have 12 different systems. But the national team, we have every day, 2 days out of every week, at least 2 days. The national team is practicing and they might show them how to play. When they go back to them club, them can play them club system. But when they come to the national team, whether it's under 15, under 20, under 23, is the same system.
100%.
So therefore, if you bring an under 17 young man to play on the national team, he know exactly what to do in his position. He not missing out. He may be slower, not as strong, but he know exactly. It don't look like a same team player. When Italy are playing Spain, no matter who are playing, the same way them player. You don't notice that?
Yeah, true. So
all right, so we have to do the same thing too. You understand me? I will one more thing. One thing I want to say, what I don't know if anybody noticed this. That King is a good player, but Honduras read him book before the game start. Because King make a move in about 6 times in the El Salvador game and go by the El Salvador player and do it about 3 times in Canada. Him beat the Canadian player, and every time try it in this game, them cut him off. Like him go pass it to the right,
like him, and then change.
Yes,
and then change direction.
He couldn't do it yesterday. Him lose. That's what
they
caused
read
the
him
goal,
man.
And that caused the goal,
They read him Wality corner.
So therefore, he must know that you can't be predictable, and that's what he went to learn under Paul Hall.
Yeah, 100%.
You understand? But apart from that, he's a good player. I just want people to notice that him doing the same move about 9 times in 2 games, and yesterday him tried and it couldn't work.
You know,
the man know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm picking
in this
pocket.
game, you know,
yeah,
we started off really, really bright. I don't know if anybody remember that we got 3 opportunities and all of them fall to Green. But Green just weak.
Green admit to somebody that I forgot his gym.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Definitely.
But it's not a bad play, no, because if you look on how he move in body position, and even when the system changed and the 4-3-3, when he come there central zone, technically he's on the ball. It's just that he needs to bulk up. Once he bulk up, we're gonna have a play on our hand.
I haven't watched the JPL because I'm up in New York here, but I'm gonna try and catch it when it comes on YouTube.
Sports Max?
No, not in New York. No, I don't.
Oh, it's not available in New York?
Maybe it is, but
it is. You can download the Sports Max app, and
but them block certain things when you.
No, man, I am in America and I watch JPL on Sports Max. I just pay for this.
I had it and I took it off. I had it and I took it off.
It is coming on it, man. So yeah, you can get it back. You can watch it on it. That's what I used to watch it.
Oh, it's a new thing because last year they wasn't doing it though.
No, it wasn't like this year. They are showing it on the Sports Max app.
Oh, okay. So I'm
telling you don't want miss the Monday night football. You don't want miss the Monday night football. You know, Fabian, surprisingly, the stadium empty. You know, The stadium was empty last night.
150 people, right?
150
More police
people.
than spectator.
No man, I'm more than that, man.
More than that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm more than that. Yeah, me can't
Yeah,
say
couple
probably
players
about
on the field too.
no man. Nice chance. Nice chance they can't probably that's it. Maybe 200, 300.
All right.
Yeah. But when we got a JPL game,
Yeah.
it pack.
Smaller
It
stadium.
Eh?
Smaller stadium.
No, sir, and it's small. No, sir, me I tell you, man. and a smaller stadium, you can't find space to walk. Over Sabina only they have two sections.
Yeah.
One where the fans them can go and one. I don't know why they don't allow fans over the next side. But they have fans up here 1,000 and you have fans up here 500. Fans up here 500, I think I stand up. But over there's a ram up, people are squeeze up, peanut man are squeeze up. I try selling little peanut. And over it's the seating section.
Yeah.
Them say every room, every other row. And basically every row full. Every seat full. Every other seat because of the whole restriction thing.
Yeah.
Every seat full. And some of the people who stand up to come over the side as well. And then the exit corridor there, so people ram up and watch a game. It could be a case in which the price, it could be the price, which is 1,000 if you got a JPL game, and also 5 bills in comparison to 3,000 for the Reggae Boyz. So you look at the uptown people them come at the Reggae Boyz game.
You have to pay a little more for international, eh?
Yeah, you have to pay a little bit more. Because you have to be bigger stars. Yeah. You know, if you compare to see Ravel and Leon Bailey put in them performance, man.
Listen, tell me something now, right? Leon Bailey play about 6 or 7 games on the top, right? About that, if that much.
About that, man. Good amount of game he play on the top, man. Good amount of game he play on the top. Gone. Mikey Ball gone. Yeah, a good amount of game he play on the top. Me know the action I'm going to Fabian. So best man say he best give me Leon Bailey play under and Paul Hall.
I mean, I expected it. I did talk about it. I predicted it. Leon Bailey is an attacking player. Attacking players don't like to be playing with a leash. Yeah. Our former coach had Ravel under a leash, had Leon Bailey under a leash. Our former coach said that basically Ravel wasn't good enough after dropping Ravel, and said that Ravel is a player. If you give him an inch, he'll take a mile, and so you have to keep him in check. Paul Hall did not give Ravel an inch. He gave Ravel 200 miles. He gave Ravel the freedom of the entire park. Yeah. And that is what Ravel do. He give Leon Bailey the freedom of the entire park. Give him that free roll. Because that is what you need. Your big player to turn.
Because we see Leon Bailey, drop back in the central defensive midfield position and pick up ball. No?
Bro, when at the time Leon Bailey pick up the ball on the edge of our 18.
And I say to myself, sir, hold on there. Paul and I coach him on them. Alright, that's the freedom the Leon Bailey get.
Freedom. He's enjoying it. You realize there. Look at the whole vibe in the team, and these are the hidden things that a lot of persons don't focus on. Look at the vibe, the whole vibe around Tapa's team. How it seemed like you could cut the tension with a knife.
That is true.
Even the press conference and all of that, he's edgy. The entire atmosphere around the team is very edgy and tense, and everybody's like in a straight jacket. And this look you were there last night, because I can feel it through the screen, but you were there. You can see a complete shift in the whole atmosphere of the team. Everybody is comfortable, everybody is happy playing football.
You see.
When you have the players happy, best thing.
Yes, when I talk to the UK players, the man who play in England, them speak highly, of Zimenez and Pearson, and the other man, them the local ball, them they speak highly. Man, say, them man are tough. Man, say, them man are tough. And when I look upon it, no for we as fans, cuss the local ball, say man, they're not good. No for we cuss them. But when I hear the ball of them say themselves, say, them man are tough. Then just have little things to work on. That's all. That's all, man. Is just have a little things to work on, because then you have to look on it. You have to look on it. Have to look on it. Look on it. Look who Mariapa take a liking to. Ziminez. You want a picture of Mariapa take with Ziminez. Man, rate him on a fret.
No, everybody will like Mini Hulk. Everybody will like Mini Hulk.
If people can say how foolish me attack. Look on the free kick last night. Almost seen a man turn up over a ball. And low ball to a 17-year-old. Think about that. A 17-year-old. You have Leon Bailey, Ravel Morrison, Mariapa. You be a big name upon the pitch. What could have turn up over a ball and then allow the ball to a 17-year-old. A 17-year-old. Think about that. That's it, Fabian. That says a lot. A man said, schoolboy ball are not good.
That speaks. You see, that speaks about the team morale and what is happening in the team. That a 17-year-old can walk onto the field and get the same respect as a Leon Bailey, as a Ravel. And Leon did talk about the egos that are no longer in the team. I know a part of that is about the former coach, because he have a serious ego for no reason at all.
Yeah.
But you realize that this team, they are together. They are playing as a. Finally, we can say Jamaica play like a unit.
Definitely.
And you mentioned it also, military, that Andre Gray probably had a terrible night, but because everybody was playing so much as a unit, Andre Gray gets a pass.
Get a pass. Yeah, get
a pass. Because everybody is playing as he wasn't having a good night, but guess what happened? Everybody rally around him. Every time he miscontrol the ball, we fight back feet and get it back, and that is what you want in the team.
That is true.
Yes.
We don't see disjointed anymore.
Here, you see, in instance, you can hear my cousin. You can hear clearly. If we can turn up on it, when me there, in instance, I hear everything up all I say. Everything. I tell man to cut back, cut the lines, fill the gap, cut the channel. We can hear everything. We can hear what players them say. Me no see no man na cuss nobody. Me no see no man na cuss nobody. Me no see no man na cuss nobody. No man na pin no blame upon nobody. When we can't see the goal last night, I can't see man in my clap and say, yo, make work on. That me see man in my do.
That was the response that I saw. That when them score, if it was like the 11 play, nobody shoulders never drop, nobody head never drop.
Yeah.
The 11 players on the field is like, and we play football, and there are times when me I play football and my team go down one. And you can know there are times when our team go down one, when we just look at each other and we just laugh and say, all right, we go win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what as a coach you want to see from your players. Go down one, but that did not affect the morale of the team.
Mm-hmm.
When you're down one, the team work harder. The team never say, oh my, here we go again, we down one. And the reality is top of teams don't score more than one goal. You know?
Well, now to come back from a losing play position, no one game.
Top of teams don't score more than one goal, you know. So if we go down one, the best we can hope for is a draw, you know, boss.
You can't play defensive with top on. Hold on, I will ask a question, military. You're there, Jamaica. Tell me something. There was a cancer in the Jamaican team a couple months ago. You think all the cancer cut out or some cancer leave?
All right, so
I'm asking straight. So me stay straight like Reggae. I'm asking a straight question.
BSF surgery, I'm see go on. The chemo surgery, I'm see go on. The chemotherapy, I'm see go on.
Chemo and I cut out the tumor. They shrink it.
They might shrink it. They might shrink. So
yeah,
cut out.
You know, cut out fully, but they shrink.
Yeah, they shrink it.
So, all right.
From what I see, the little one left back, I try confirm.
They have to fall in line. They have to fall in line.
They might try to become the normal cells. They don't want to become the poisonous cell. They want to become a normal cell.
All right. So I'm going to ask you the next question now.
Mm-hmm.
So, when the Nation League start, if we don't see certain man, therefore, they must part of the tumor.
Remember, all right. It is. All right, so, for example, Paul Hall called players, and players no turn up.
You know, I never mind them never turn up because you can see other players who we never see before.
True, that is true. That Pearson and Zimenez wouldn't get the opportunity to be amongst
and Green.
Green, you know, and in by grip, come rate by grip.
And by grip, yes.
Yeah, man, the man can work, man can run for it. I noticed when he come on the boss, the company, I soon discuss by grip. When me look on a situation like that, me not gonna say everything them not we not can just assume to them, because you're gonna have players who have reasons not to be in the squad right now, and possibly they might not get called again based off the team or Paul Hall try to select. Then now we're gonna use that same paintbrush there and wipe them as well. So it's kind of a sensitive situation. So for example, Shaman Nichols is not in the team right now. A lot of people said Shaman Nichols never want to come.
Him couldn't come if him even
No, he's not. Shaman couldn't leave Russia, so he's definitely not the poison. He's not one of the cancer cells.
Yeah.
Me know the cancer cell them. You know. Me know all of them. You know. Me know all of them. You know.
Don't call the name. Don't call the name.
I'm not gonna call him name, but Shaman is not one.
What if the situation down by that side? It's still not sorted out, and Shaman Nicholson in that team, you will get still paid with the same brush. People that paint him with the same brush, same way. So it's kind of a sensitive aspect. But me see what I say. No, we don't want to call the name, but we know who them people be. Them know themselves. And let me tell you how they know themselves. If you watch them socials, right? Just watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, watch no for local ball, them follow me. I'm following no for local ball. All them are watch a game up on Instagram. Even if they not watch it, them trick way. Put it up on Instagram and so they must support the team. Them in support, because that is their aspiration to reach that level, play at that level. When I look at somebody, former players them who should have been in the squad, they never pay in mind. They never pay no mind. It's like they're not business. It don't really mean nothing to them. And I do believe this should mean something to any player who are going to play in the squad. Even that this win, that's what I'm saying. You see, this win, the campaign done. But this win tonight, I know the Canada thing that be away. But this win tonight, I do believe that this win is a psychological booster. This particular win is a psychological booster. And this is a win we really didn't need.
Yes.
The home victory.
Paul needed it more than we. In
getting voter, I don't know, that would be voter country. In getting him
license.
He needed it, and that is, I am happy for Paul Hall more than everybody. He needed this win, because you see, while there were supporters starting to doubt him, him probably have little doubts in him, and I wonder, say, yo, boy, we are playing this football and it not work. You don't want him to start doubting himself.
And he could have reverted back to bad football, you know.
And
listen to this. This is the worst game in play out of the three.
Exactly. This is the worst one. This is the worst one.
Yes,
and he win.
And this is the one I will win.
And we should have win about 5 or 5-1 or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You understand? But we haven't finished better in front of the goal, man. Because we can't finish, we can't go nowhere. You know?
I mean, we were discussing that last night, you know, and some persons were bashing Andre Gray, and this is how I look at it. For me, Andre Gray is probably our third string striker, coming behind Bowser and Mikel Antonio, who is at the
yes.
Mikel Antonio. No, Roof is not an out and out striker, so I'm not going to put Roof in front of him. Antonio would have finished at least 2 of those chances last night. Both are just the same. So for me, Andre Gray being a sub striker coming off the bench is not a bad option to have in a team, has experience and all of that. And he's not going to have a bad game every game. There are some games that you are going to need him. There are some games that you're going to need his strength, his hold-up play, and all of that to beat some team. So I'm not, as I said, the team I play so good. I'm not even too critical. Andre Gray.
To beat him, remember, it's tough to beat him for the game, you know. Because when I look at it, you know, the last game, you know, he never get no opportunity, you know. And out of 2 and he score 1.
Yeah, he put him opportunity.
Exactly.
He played well.
And he finished campaign as one of the leading goal scorers as well. And let me tell you what, he finished campaign with assists, and couple goals. So him have high up a goal ratio for the campaign.
Listen.
All right, so Chef Chris TV, I try to set me up now. He man said this is next level of corruption. It's like you see someone committing a crime and fail to call name military. So this is a man I said.
No, don't know. If you don't know, don't make it stay. If you don't know, make it stay.
No, me not calling them. Listen, the thing
so Chief Chris, if you don't know the cancer them, make it stay.
No,
make it stay right now.
You want me to call name now.
No, don't do that. Make it stay. Make it stay.
Tell them say what name? Chef, you will know when the cancer purge.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see people ball up, man. So they want this and that and rate it.
Back to the Instagram thing I talk about the player them who never play in this game, the national player them, and them now watch the game and them now in the comment.
Yeah.
And they are rooting more than likely. Not all of them, a few of them is rooting for Jamaica to lose.
Yes, so that's can say. Me tell you, I told you so.
And some can tell us
even supporters too.
Yes, because
there's
a coach in Jamaica, I'm not calling the name. That him come out and say Paul Allen already. I mean, which game him a watch?
Well, man, I saw that interview in the Gleaner.
Oh, you see it too. You see it too.
Yeah, I'm supposed to pull it back, man.
But you ever notice this coach? That every time Jamaica get a foreign coach, it's the same thing him say.
Because him look like
20 years now, 25 years, that's how he is. Listen, he's a Calabar past student too. Me know him when he's a coach Calabar back in the 80s or 70s, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this man, if he's not a local coach, he know it. And him feel say if you take over a team today, you're going to win immediately. No, because you're not stamp your class on the team. When if Paul Hall have 2 months now to Nation League, he must spend that 2 months working on him team, picking him, put on pump. All right, oh yeah, this was say. What's the name was at the game? Fitzroy Simpson was at the game. You know what I tell me, sir? The coaching staff are going to change.
Yeah, it is going to change.
Yeah, Dan Burt going to come. Fitzroy Simpson, maybe 1 and 2 other man we don't know. But a lot of things won't change because there's cancer in the coaching staff to maybe.
Definitely, the cancer there by head. Up in a JFF head cancer there. Enough too.
But and here the next thing now. Paul Hall must not sign that contract unless it indicates that he's the man who's picking the players. If they pick the players, him send me out. Because when them lose, they must say him pick the team. And blame him. If they win, they're not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, quiet.
But him have to pick his team, whether it's 10 man from the US, 15 from Canada, and 20 from Germany. It no matter where, as long as they're Jamaican.
I don't care.
He must pick the team that him feel can play his system the best way.
May I hear one microphone and give one little glitch like sound?
Maybe it's my own, I don't know. Maybe Paul phone a glitch. Yeah. So that's what I feel. If him not get same team, then I wouldn't want to be I would advise him not to sign the contract. And I think Paul has looked like the type of man that's going to say, you're not going to pick my team for me, you know. You have to pick my team. Okay, and I got 2 players for me when I go. This team up here, you know, I know Paul. Well,
you know me I try to find the tweet on Mr. Paul Hall. I look to get him entire backroom staff change. I try to find it in my tweet that I must say last month. I tweet it now.
Fitzroy Simpson had an interview with somebody yesterday after the game. I saw it on YouTube. I don't remember his who. And what Fitzroy Simpson said, we think he's gonna be a part of the staff.
All right, so based off our information now me get, the backroom staff is going to be comprised of former 98 Reggae Boyz players. So if you want to know who they are, look at the ones them who are coaching at this moment.
Including Tapa?
No.
Tapa doing. First of all, Tapa can't. I don't think Tapa talk to her. I mean, when Tapa was the coach now, a lot of times I see Paul Hall as the assistant coach. See something wrong and write it on a piece of paper and go to Tapa and show Tapa. Tapa is like, and then continue to do the same thing. I would not tap and nowhere near that team. Nowhere near not even figure a match or watch a match.
He corrected Oral Tracy hate Paul like a dose of pies.
Exactly.
Really?
Yes.
I never know that.
Alright, you see, Oral Tracy, and I've had this to say about Oral Tracy for years, and I've said it without apology. Oral Tracy is not a sports person. Oral Tracy does not understand sports. Oral Tracy is an entertainer. So he will say things to entertain. He will ask Oral Tracy. Remember, Oral Tracy made a video say Mikel Antonio never good. I remember him say Antonio no good. You understand me? I say, same Oral Tracy make one video about Usain Bolt, just the same, say Bolt never pull up Olympics. He never pull no muscle. Oral Tracy is an entertainer. We have to understand this,
Oh,
so he will say
between man Bolt.
that caused the rift between him and Bolt because him said nobody no tear no hamstring or walk, go no finishing line and whatever the case may be.
Okay.
I mean, Oral Tracy just say stuff to get attention. So we have to understand that. For me not think Oral Tracy is a sports person. Me just think him he's entertaining. So me not really take what Oral Tracy said. Me not put that on practice. But he's there cursing Paul Hall and me say it, I'm going to say it again. Anybody who see what Paul Hall is doing and curse Paul Hall, say Paul Hall is not good enough, he's not the man for the job, don't like Jamaican football, and then don't love Jamaica.
They must go up to shop, go get some glasses or some contact.
Yeah, man, them no love Jamaica.
Them not say. No, if
here,
we live overseas here, say, and here what now? Jamaican protect local Jamaican by saying Paul and go, them want a Jamaican coach to be the job, get the job. And when him get the job now, them turn upon him and say, well, he wasn't the most qualified Jamaican to get the job. Because they really want the job, So everybody will get in the position, well, he never win nothing in the Premier League yet, he never win nothing in high school yet, for him get the job, until him get the job. So, and sorry to say, sometimes I think it's the eater food business.
It's not sometimes. That is the case.
That needs to cut out in a JFF too. That's still in a JFF.
Exactly. And this eater food business.
Just want a man eater food.
Yes.
People, all who are watching, please guys, get the like over. Why me never do that? Me never remember to ask the likes.
The conversation is good, man.
People get the likes over 50, please, people. If 100 is possible, I have no problem. But do that, people, please. Cause me not gonna remember. Me not really remember. I hardly remember if I ask the likes, and it's really, really important to the video, but me never remember yet. So if we not do it now, me probably not ever say it again until the video are done, which is probably too late. So please do it now, people. I would really appreciate it if you guys do it. At one point we have like 90 or so persons watching. I mean, even say no, I never think about it. Continue to know, man.
Also, when people saying that the JPL people is not to the standard of the professionals who play overseas, that may be true. But if Paul Hall get them 2 times a week, them level will start to step up. Because we give them that European profession. So you see how it works both ways now. It might improve the way Jamaica play, and it might improve the distance between the JPL and the MLS. Let's use the MLS as a marker. The JPL and MLS going to close the gap, because if you have 30 players on under 23, 30 and under 17, 30 under 20, and 90 players, that's it. So those 90 players will eventually play in the JPL out of 12 teams. And maybe out of the 90, maybe 50 of them will start or more. So the level is going to increase. And when them go back to them club, they might say, so I bet you try to do this, and they might try instill what they might learn over here. So
for the national program.
And for them local club team.
Look for this one, no? Zimenez did an interview last night. And them asked Zimenez, what is it that he's going to bring back from what he learned here, sir? Zimenez said, one thing you know for sure is that the tempo, the pace of the game is really, really faster than the JPL. So he wants to bring back.
Daniel Spring said the same thing.
Exactly. So he want to bring back that to the JPL.
That's
so
what I try to tell you.
This is how it will improve. When they bring that level, they go back to the JPL. You'll definitely find out you have more players getting better and better. Come here to Monday night football, and I look and Cephas a breeze past the man them like like a cone. I mean, I said, so they make Cephas a run past player just like gone, just like that, like a ease. So the pace is there now, but I don't think. All right, this is what people mistake for a pace in football game, right? We're not talking about a player moving from point A, point B with the ball. We're speaking about the ball moving from point A to B at a particular time span. So if you take 5 seconds to reach from point A to point B in the JPL, the ball move from point A to point B, from player A to player B in the JPL. When you go for international stage, the higher level go, lower it is. So you take all 10 seconds, 5 seconds from player A to player B to reach a player and to reach the next player. Because that is how you're going to reach the goal. The faster the ball move, the stronger your chance of reaching towards the goal and getting a goal. Or the better your chances are in reaching towards the goal. So faster your ball move, faster you reach the goal, stronger your chance of scoring a goal. So these are what they might take back.
And next thing too, let me tell you something. I know people are going to jump on me in the chat right now. I will never say them not going to like. The goalkeeper, our goalkeeper is a good goalkeeper, Blacker. But when it comes to distributing the ball and the fast break, if I had somebody 3/4 his talent, me have played and good with him foot and distributing the ball, me have played the person 3/4 in talent.
Ask me how much time I say that.
Because
I just need somebody with okay handling and better foot. Good with him foot and okay handling.
Yeah, because listen. When Jimmy go up fast, him a tap the ball. The man him attack him, so most of them playing their attacking third. We feel tap them now, and him a tap, and then he pass the ball to Maps or somebody right in front of him. And sometimes can pick up him have the ball in him hand and then put it on the floor to kick it.
Let me say something about that now.
Me get nothing for this regular, even for military. Me get for this website.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you my views on it. And the honest views I may have on it is this. No, the reason why we're having an issue with it, there was an issue before now. But the reason why it is now highlighted is because of its style of play change. The style of play change. We now require to have a keeper who play out from the back because we are now playing out from the back. The mere fact that the keeper poor at playing at the ball from the back, it highlights that we need somebody who can play the ball from the back.
Not saying that good as him.
Not saying not as good as him. Because in regards to chop stopping, Blake is one of the best right across the world.
Yes. He's the best shot stopper in CONCACAF. I'll say that.
And he's one of right across the world as well. So that put him probably in the top 20 right across the world.
Listen, the reason why I'm not
overall goalkeeper and people, remember shot stopper. Remember that. Stats there. That is the reason why he's in the IFH. Is it I?
We're not finished. You say something about that.
I think the IFHS one statistics come out some historical football something come out say him ranking in the top 20 in regards to shot stopping. So people, it's not me say so. When you can't say military say this, military say that. Go and check out that page. It was in the award amongst the likes of Manuel Neuer and all these guys. He was there. He was in the award. I made a report on it as well.
I can give you that. He was a good shot stopper, but he must slow down with offense.
But remember, no. When he was playing under Tapa Whitmore, there was no requirement of him to go short. Just go long.
No, not go short, go fast.
But the problem is that sometimes he go long because I see look for Greg Lake quite a few times, but it now hit Greg Lake. He go way over the top or go for sure.
If someone pass the ball to the forward one time.
I'm telling you, another issue I have is this. The midfield, I do think.
Okay, before I go to the midfield, I can say a piece for Andre Blake because Blake is a good boy. For me, I'm saying me tell military over and over again. Andre's Blake days are numbered. And I've been saying this from Paul, I'll take over because simple fact, Andre Blake can't kick the ball. He can't pass the ball. He's not a ball playing goalkeeper. Just as how my favorite footballer is Ozil. And like how military and all of them beat me. Oh, number 10 down playing football no more and all of that. Yet you defend Andre Blake and every team now needs a ball playing goalkeeper. Why do you think Andre Blake doesn't want to leave the MLS? The MLS doesn't have a lot of ball playing goalkeepers. And I've said this to you before. Watch Charlotte FC. It's a new team. Yes, I'm my team, but watch Charlotte FC. The goalkeeper named Kalina. Mm-hmm. That man is like a midfielder. Mm-hmm. He is like a midfielder in the goal. If you can get your goalkeeper to be, and you realize I didn't even mention Edison or Allison or Ramsdale. Mm-hmm. We go to the MLS, we find a goalkeeper who good with his, you know, amount of pressure that man take off a Charlotte defense line.
Oh, that's true.
Let me even go back. Let me come to Jamaica now. When Mobile United was dominating the Red Stripes Premier League, Mobile United had a keeper named Giacomino Barrett. Mobile United had a play. At that time, Owen Garner was playing on one side, Alan Atty was playing on the other side, and Dino Williams was playing up front. Anybody know these three players? No, say them could have probably be 3/4 Jamaica 4x1 team. Them fast. Mm-hmm. And Giacomino Barrett used to pick up that ball. Every time he pick up the ball in the 18, say the team attack them and the keeper catch the ball, him just take the ball and make a 80-yard pass straight on Alan Atty or Owen Garden and Dino Williams. So when him pick up that ball, him just pick it up and go boom. So guess what happened? The entire team, the opponent, in a free half, I left 3 piercing man up there with the defense line, trouble, So from those
3v2 actions.
Exactly. So it's about playing fast, but you have to be accurate. Ramsdale does it for Arsenal. How many times does it Ramsdale pick up the ball and just boom and find Saka on the break? Boom and find Martinelli on the break. How many times have you seen Edison do that? Just go so boom and pick out somebody. Most time I say Allison do that. Just get the ball and go so boom and pick out Sane. Yeah. Salah or Mane. Pick them out or pick out Jota. It shows that is where football is going. We can't say, oh, we are Jamaica. We're not going there. We have to move. Yes, if we're going to improve, we have to improve all aspects of our game. We improve our coaching. So we get a modern day coach. Now we improve our style of playing. Now I'm not saying get rid of Blake because Blake is a very good keeper. However, Blake just needs to have more confidence while playing and he will learn. If he's not arrogant, he will learn.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna give up on him and throw him under the bus. Everybody deserves a chance to learn. And that's what Leon Gully said last night too, that everybody is there willing to learn. Yeah.
But we see in a training session, we see Blake make all the passes within foot. So it looks like him definitely I work on it.
Yeah, training sessions are much. The pace and the pressure, two different things.
Yeah, but you have to try that training first before you can even think about trying that much.
What would benefit us is if Philadelphia Union starts playing that way.
Playing from the back.
Yeah, if Philadelphia Union starts playing that way, so week in, week out, he's doing it, that would be perfect. So I think Bali is the Philadelphia Union coach.
Yes. Oh, it's tough for players on national team because your club play a particular where you play whole more games with your club.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a national team, you go play on different system, different style of play. So come like you have to reprogram your brain to adjust.
Yeah, you have to.
It's tough, It's tough, easy for the players, Because, for example, a Ravel Marson, a Leon Bailey, Daniel Johnson, I call the players who play in a team who have a lot of possession. Greg Lay, who else? That's a Mariapa. But these players play for a team who have whole possession, which means that most of the time, them that they attacking third, right? Our middle of the pitch. Now, when you come to play for Jamaica, right, and our previous coach, you want a 18-yard box. You're 18-yard box. What can you do? What can you really do there? You can't do nothing. You can't do a thing. You can't play to your best potential because your best attributes is not defending. Your best attribute is attacking. I having their own defense. So it's difficult for them. And I can see where the frustration would creep in. And players being upset, players being agitated. and all these aspects. And then now adding the other smaller factors, which I do believe are big factors as well. I always emphasize to people that the soft factors in football are some integral part of football where people don't really idolize or speak about, and these are some match-winning facts. So, for example, like yesterday when I was watching, so before everything kick off, when I saw the team came out, Leon Bailey, Ravel Mars, and the guy came out early. But before that one time, they come walk up and down on the pitch, check out the pitch and stuff. Even at that point in time, with them then clothes and something, then good shoes and something, them out there they start kick all the ball and something, start move around the ball and kick the ball and something. I mean, like now I don't really do that. You know, go out there and walk up and down, get a look on the pitch and something. But Mr. Ravel start kick the ball, Mr. Leon and roll the ball a little bit, and them play around with the ball. So till next 10 minutes, them head in, change and come out and start the training session. And start the warm-up session. Intense warm-up session. Before the game kick off, man, them a sweat. You come like man get the first bus out of the way quick and aggressive. I mean, I say all right. But from training session, from the warm-up session, they say all right. They look interested. They look at them into the one I do. Them concentrated. Them not tap to talk to nobody. None of that they not do. They not do none of that, man, and concentrate. Them strictly warm up. Them are getting in the drills. Them are utilize the drills. Them are exercise. Boom. They not stop to take no picture. They not do nothing. They not talk to nobody. Boom, now they go in the dressing room, fully focused. And the man then come out. After a game, you see man them really a reason nobody. You have one if a war man, if a war man them a go. You have really one if a some serious war. They come like a World Cup man final man them a play. So the man them concentration level high. And you can see it on their face. You can see it on their face. No man now look for taking a picture or nothing like that before. No man now that. The man concentrated. Man know what is the aim, know what I target. So me like that. Me like the level of understanding. Me like the level of seriousness. Don't ask her so much comments time.
Yeah, me see one comment where somebody asked, oh, that minute go come to him ask if me know any young keeper that can fill such current stat. It's very, very hard to find a young keeper like that. Watching schoolboy football, I would say the Dintil goalkeeper looks like he can fill that role. I know for a fact that there's this young keeper in Mobile right now at a prominent high school. I will not call his name. I will not say which school. Give him 4 years military. I know because from the primary school level, he has been trained to be a ball playing goalkeeper. And this little boy has a lot of potential. He has a lot of potential. And I am just hoping that he can fulfill that potential. I think he's in a grade 8 now or grade 7. But he is very good playing. He's a very good football playing goalkeeper. So he can kick with both feet. He can pass the ball. He can take the ball, distribute the ball, and he's good handling also. So give him 2 years, and hopefully he can solve that problem for future. I look at him as a future goalkeeper for Jamaica. I don't want to put no pressure upon him. That's why I'm not calling him. I talk half year about him.
The Dintil goalkeeper. I'm going to discuss the Dintil goalkeeper. All right. For me, from me, I watch schoolboy football until now, even Premier League, there's no goalkeeper in the Jamaican Premier League, now even schoolboy football I've ever seen so comfortable.
That's comfortable, right?
There's none like JPL right now. This man can ping a pass from the 18-yard box straight to the byline over on the left-hand side on the striker. 2 points. That is how comfortable, that's how well, proper ball playing goalkeeper. But his height, Fabian, his height. You know, compensate for height now because he have one of the best position. In regards to positioning, he have one of the best elite goalkeeper positioning. So he have 2 things: ball playing goalkeeper, but also positioning. He have one of right now enough JPL goalkeeper not good at it, good as him positional wise. His height, Fabian. What do you think about him height?
That's going to be a big problem for him. Especially in penalty shootouts. But I mean, he's good, every keeper has weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
His weakness is his height.
Mm-hmm.
They will want to exploit that, but I don't know. He's a very good keeper.
Some far shot.
No, not necessarily far shot, but if I was coaching against him, every free kick, every corner, I would attack the 6-yard box.
Okay.
Everything will go in I6.
Gentlemen, can I just say something real quick? Sorry for the
Yeah.
in and out, but me I use my cell phone, and before me come on this program, nobody was a call me. But they must have watched me decipher disturb me, so I don't know. Everybody.
They say available now.
That's why I see me keep jumping off and jumping back on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's most of the conversation I never hear. But listen, right now, you see when Tapa coach. Oh, I think I may have said that you're in the comment section. I said this from last year, from Gold Cup.
Mm-hmm.
That as long as Tapa coach in Jamaica team, we'll never get anywhere. Because the man don't know about coaching. The man stop on sideline and fold him arm. Make up him face and shake, flash him on when something go for him or something. And him look on Barrett and say something to Barrett and the two of them kiss them teeth or whatever. And that's all him do. Interview, him bash the player them. If you're a coach, you can't bash your players, friend. You bash them in the office. You bash them on public TV. How them all play fair if you bash them?
Sure.
You understand?
Resentment.
Exactly. Yes, you're angry with ex-player. You know you're angry. You never tell him that you're angry with him. You say, yeah, my man had a good game, or I had a half game, but, you might bounce back. And when you catch him in the office, you blast him. Exactly. You understand me? You might look upon a man and tell a man, say, him can put man on him back and bring him to Jamaica. What kind of foolishness start that? You remember that incident there?
Yeah, I remember it, man.
What kind of foolish start that?
I think it was with Jamalo.
Yes. What kind of foolish start that? What kind of foolish start that? You see, Paul Hall, you ever hear Paul Hall say anything negative about one player yet?
Mm-hmm.
Not, you would never hear him say.
No, Paul Hall is politically correct, He know what to say,
But listen, you see, like how Green miss all them too easy shot like goal there. He might get Green attack, But him not gonna say nothing about Green. He wants a Green player good.
Yeah.
To the media, and when they go when in a changing room, after I drag him up and say, listen, man, if you get one more like that, they come off, smack Jamaica team or something. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And then after the game, Green got to miss 3 more in the second half. When the media say, what do you think about Green? Yeah, he played a good game, but they say after the game, when you're in a changing room, you hear it. You got a previous coach put everybody business on front page. That's not right. You understand me?
Just in secrecy.
And back to Blake now. Blake is a good shot stopper. Blake, but him don't come on him 6-yard area box because most of the goal was scored on Jamaica is from set plays, corners, and free kick.
Cross his team, man. Cross his team.
Yes. So what happened now is that I want a goalkeeper that can. Oh, what I was trying to say, if Blake had the talent as angling the ball like the Reggae Boyz goalkeeper, keep the last 3 games or 2 games. What's your name? The one from top now. Spencer. If him had her talent but distributing the ball, we're good.
Much good, man. Spencer play like a midfielder.
Exactly. Allow me to tell.
You're technically good, man. Really.
So
really
maybe Blake to call her up and say, listen, what you work on and and help me out here. Nothing wrong with that.
You're mad.
What you mean mad?
That boy a boss, man.
No, man, I have to make you better.
You want to play your game?
I have to make you better. I have to make you better.
Yeah, man. So hold on. You think some NBA player talk to? You ever hear Reggie Miller talk about him sister yet? Reggie Miller say him go play a game, high school game, and him scores 50-something points. And him go home now go brag about him sister. Him sister him score 50-something points, and she said score 90. You understand? So him sister teach him how to play.
Oh,
and sister, him say him couldn't beat him sister. And him sister one of them still, But it's him sister. Why I'm so good?
Oh, okay.
So, I'm 12 professional, Spencer and Blake. Them both play for Jamaica. Him can give Spencer a call and say, what you work on every day. Maybe the people in Philadelphia now make him work on that.
Yes, when I time in a chip out, we were talking about that, saying it would benefit us if Philadelphia Union start playing like how Jamaica play. So week in, week out, he would be doing that week in, week out.
That's
so he would get more practice.
So
it sounds right?
So
No.
somebody
Let me not say play how Jamaica play. If Philadelphia Union coach,
good football, none of you, there's no reason.
if he start play like how we want, like how if he get one ball playing coach. Because there are not a lot of ball playing coaches in MLS.
Nothing wrong with that, man. We play good football, none of you, man. We know say anything not reach the level yet, but we are play good football. Going forward, I do think going forward we're gonna see a lot more stuff, a lot more things. All right, so let me see now. We have more things. What? Let me see what minutes. Time ago. Yep, time ago. Me have two interviews for do. Time ago. All right, so we have almost an hour. Go for about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Me run through some of the comments. A long time I'm gonna touch the comments. Chef said Blake is poor with his foot. I agree with this call. Carl Blake need a challenge. Just need to work on him foot. That's all I think he need to do. Owen said, bless up MG. Big up Owen. Chef said one thing military is afraid to call him. No, you have to be politically correct in my time, you know. Because somebody you call name and people can find other things to pin you with and say such and such. So
that comment, I mean, if you respond to that comment here,
become a better team. I'm not even thinking about taking Blake out of goal. We lose last night without him.
Rob Smith, nobody is saying take him out of the goal. We're not saying to take him out of the goal, you know. We are just saying that the direction that the team is going, he will need to improve his distribution and how long it takes if he release the ball, because he's stopping the attack and he's causing himself to be under pressure.
Mm-hmm. Ikorik said, hence the reason why we have Amal Knight and Dylan Barnes. Man, them excellent with them foot. That is true. Amal Knight good in foot, but in positional awareness,
positioning and in handling is not up to that standard.
Yeah, but I'm good at them foot though. If you get some highlight reels that the Dintil goalkeeper and make people actually see how keeper be with the ball and the foot. Biggie Dan said Alva's, Taxi, and Fisher are big cancer. That's what you think? Bartama said, just read that a while ago. Ika Rick said Paul Hall is a developmental coach and all players last night are developing.
Yes, they are getting better. Every single player.
Wayne Price said, I have a problem with Blake. Take too long for distribute the ball. Yeah, we'll touch on that as well. Chef said he's not comfortable with the ball at his feet. I Am Live said Oral Chelsea right sometimes with his analysis. It depends on what perspective you view it as. I do think that he brings across some points that are corrected, but he also has a lot of bias. You can hear the bias when he speaks. You can hear some blatant bias. But everybody has the bias still, so nothing wrong with that. I'm alive. Does Paul Hall have a CONCACAF license? Since Butler need one, I think he should have it too. What? CONCACAF license for what?
Pass. Paul Hall coaching in Europe, you know. Paul Hall need CONCACAF license. He need CONCACAF license. He coaching in Europe.
He have him pro license.
He might have a UEFA license. He might have a Europe license. He don't need a CONCACAF license.
It's bigger than the CONCACAF license.
Bigger than the CONCACAF license. I think I must Wally Dawes the only the coach when in Jamaica right now. Since that did come, where the guy didn't come with the Mobile or run for the Mobile job.
Hill.
Ricky Hill, yeah, he has all the pro license.
And the guy at Mount Pleasant have one too, right?
Wally Dawes, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiddly Wings, big up Tiddly Wings. Wait, is that the multi-constitute Mr. Mike B? I learned fellow heal up a military guna and Fabian, optimistic or pessimistic going forward? Optimistic, I would say. Fabian, optimistic or pessimistic?
But I only get beat up, me always optimistic, you know.
Mikey?
Always optimistic.
Eh?
Optimistic or pessimistic going forward?
Jamaica going up, man. We have climbed the mountain now.
Optimistic.
Stop going downhill. Optimistic.
Ferrell, that's true. Yeah.
We're top yet.
But we're going up. We're going up. It's tough. A Chinaman, you know, a well-learned Chinaman said, you know, to conquer Mount Zion, you have to make the first step.
Listen, but it's the mountain we are climbing. It's like one of them Jamaican mountain where you have to go up and down and go up.
When they call it Blue Mountain.
Yeah.
When I recruit, when I was a recruit in that training, because we camp at Blue Mountain, obviously catching Pete there. Yeah. So we morning time, if instructor want to punish you, you have send for run go at Blue Mountain. No, this is something I go say, I shouldn't say it. Hopefully.
The reserve?
JDF.
You know the reserve?
No, me leave army now. Hopefully.
You not reserve?
No.
Oh. So you can't say it then, man.
No, Mr. Legal. What? Legal rights. Hopefully JDF don't attack me for this. So one time we're not training, right? If you reach to the peak, you start at the floor level. If you reach to the peak, it take you like about 15 to 20 minutes to run go up there. Normally. But when we go up there now, for punishment wise, they say, all right, you put on your hard boot. I don't know if you know something called top boot. They like top, run up and down and tapping out. But this boot, you know, the entire bottom mic, tough. And they have some iron pegs in it. So when we do the marching and something, it makes them nice, it makes them load nice. Champ. So it's so good. So when you go up on the hill on that, this is the hill. It's like it's not so it's like you go hop, you know. And and be a molasses because it be cold, so you have be a green grass and molasses and something funny. What you call them kind of debris and kind of something there. Fungi and kind of something there. So it's slippery. My word. So when you go up that hill, man, if you move too fast, you drop. If you move too slow, you're not going to reach. So you have an intermediate. So when you go up there, drop enough for a time, you drop back, roll good on your hill, and but at the end of the day, that I journey when we see Reggae Boyz upon right now. It not go easy, it not go smooth, it go difficult. We're going to get whole upset. But the whole entirety of analogy is this, it won't be easy, and it's going to take a while. And we have to be mindful of that.
And what Paul I tell the JFF said is that starting from day one, every FIFA window, we want a game with a team that's above us in the ranking. Every FIFA window, we want a game with a team that's above us in the ranking. That's the only way we improve and know if we're improving. We're going to win some and lose some and draw some.
All right. So I can't. No,
I don't want to say we're going to lose some. We're going to learn from our mistakes.
We're not going to use learn. We're going to learn. All right. So for the rest of the program, for the rest of the half of the program, I'm going to use the comment section and finish off the program. So we're going to address the comment section then. Each one of them, I give each one of a particular comment. The comment I'm going to take probably the one that most directly addressed to me. So for example, like this now, Robson said, Military, you know the penalty scored on Blake last night was the first him letting in 9 attempts. Really? Wow, that's good.
That was a good shot stopper. Penalties, good shot stopper.
That's really, really good. Ferrell does. This one is for you, Fabian. I would love to see Flemings forward. What do you think?
Flemings need to stay in France. I've said it already. I'm going to say it again. Flemings need to stay in France. Jonah Flemings, he has been in and around the program for some time. I haven't seen any improvement whatsoever. I would love to see him get a chance with Paul Hall. I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but right now, he needs to work on getting himself some games in France. Right, so you realize he's at a second division team in France, and he's talking about the pace of the game in the second division in France. And this was a man that started a lot of games for Jamaica, which shows you how far off the pace we are actually. How far the pace we are. For him to be starting for our team and then can't even make a second string team in France. He has to be playing with the reserves. So he just needs to focus, learn what he can in France, and then come back stronger to offer something to our Jamaican program.
Yeah, contribute something good.
On first team?
No, reserve.
Rotted.
We don't know what going. This one of your thing. I see him sitting on Fabian.
Which one?
I'm
somebody said when I'm friends with him.
Big Dylan said Barnes better than him with the ball at his feet. Yeah, me agree with that. Travis Preston said
before you go military, you see Barnes and get a good run yet, you know. One Barnes at a 3 game and see how he made that do. You understand me?
Maybe one of them practice game that would say a full what Barnes can really provide.
Yeah.
Travis Preston said Oral Tracy is just a chatterbox. Me not have no ratings for him. Every now and then he have some good points, but sometimes Chum is a football person. Once me see him divert from football, I really watch that. All right, so Tiddlywinks. This one of you know, Mikey. Me not getting a question yet. How was the foreign / overseas based Jamaican debate changed since these last 3 games under Paul Hall panel?
I just have one thing to say. After the game, if you was watching the feed or it was somebody's interview, behind the interview, you saw what name? Gray and Green and
Ravel.
and talk and hug up. That never happened before. So the team has changed and the team is gelling. You see Ravel and hug up Green and the kids them, the other young, the Jamaicans, they mix it before. Every time I see an English-based player, even with them 4 more English-based player. That's not happening now.
Yeah, true.
So the team is gelling together because we don't have a divider. We have a person who wants to bring one team. The other man, the previous man wanted 2 teams.
Yeah, anyone see Mariapa really take a liking to Zimenez. Anyway, see Zimenez
Exactly.
is Mariapa. Anyway, Mariapa this is Zimenez. So I'm grooming.
And Mariapa was trying to bring the team together. But him alone couldn't do it because the division was just there from before the man them come. Because the coach said never want them, the captain said never want them.
You know what? Me go run a statistics. So since the start of the campaign, if the Reggae Boyz scored 14 goals since the start of the campaign,
11 them score.
11.
12.
12.
No, they must score against Canada. Yeah, 12. 12 them score. 12,
if we score 12 goals, out of that 12 goals, how much is that are from the overseas players, the players that are playing in Europe?
Only 9. Only 3 never score. Hold on. Only 3 never score by European. 2 from Moser and the one from what name?
Fisher.
The right back, Fisher.
Yeah. The rest of them, Greer, Antonio, Ravel, Bailey.
Who else?
Nichols. No, but Nichols, no, I don't know local.
2 Nicholson score. 2 Nicholson score. Right?
Exactly, but Nicholson wouldn't.
O'Neal Fisher score. O'Neal Fisher score one.
Nicholson's a European player. Nicholson wouldn't in the bracket as local.
That's true.
Let's say that's a local contingency, but no, that's in the European bracket.
O'Neal Fisher.
Only Fisher. That's right. That's
O'Neal Fisher is an MLS player.
No, I think they might distinguish between core players and the players who just recently joined the team. I think that is the distinguishment they might try to make. The players who just joined the team that contributed 9 goals then.
Yeah.
Antonio.
Yeah. 3. Roof.
Greer.
Roof.
2 goal and assist. Kemar Roof. How much goal? 1 goal and 1 assist.
And then
Bailey.
Yeah.
But a 2 goal Bailey score 1.
1. The penalty. That's
on
3 game in play, right? I'm basically on 3 game. No, 3 game in play. The last 3 games.
About that, yes. Who else score? Who else score? I think I that 2, 4, 6, 7.
Moser 2. Antonio 3. That's a 5.
Yeah.
Grade 2. That's 7.
7.
And Roof
1
each. And
one
Bailey
each.
1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See there. I that.
Yeah.
So I don't think people would have an issue. Classic said that's why Blake is not in Europe. Very poor with foot. Europe requires a lot of football.
Yeah.
Well, football. Feral Daw said, "I'm alive." The man them, the man good. Whitmore did hold him down. The man them good. Whitmore did hold him down. Watch how Paul Hall go get him in the perfect baller get him imperfect all of them. Big D Len said, like him no know football. Terrell Dahl said, hoping don't turn scammer and leave football. What that? Me not understand.
Flame him talk about.
Oh, they have some different discussion, man.
All
right, so we'll go back to the question. Pluk said GK can be Dylan Barnes because it's good his feet. Ferrell Dahl said Green a good brother. You have a bad game last night. We never hear nobody else say that when he score one night.
When him set up Blake and Blake no score. I mean Bale and Bale no score.
And Bale no score. You know much of assists what that the man could have. But last night the ball just never did stick with him.
Yeah.
Definitely last night the ball just never did stick.
Everybody have a bad game. Messi.
Messi have a bad game.
Yeah, man.
FIFA.
I tell you which game Messi have a bad game. When he play Jamaica down Brazil there, wherever they play South America, when he couldn't pass Miller. He can get 2 sitter Miller and Miller save them. You remember that?
Yeah, man. But you know the fun thing about Messi?
Yeah.
Messi will play a game, right? And he must score now. When you look at him pass, in key passes they make, in pass completed, in key passes they make, in dribbles them, all them sitting there, I'll be a 90 plus. So when you look at his stats when the game done, he can get a 10 rating, 9 ratings, and 8 ratings. He probably not score. He probably kick out 5 shots and 4 of them upon target, but he not score. But everything I got in at the 90 or 80 plus region bracket. I mean, don't know. Me have to wonder if. All right, so you know, say the players them, right? A lot of people don't know, say the players them. Like when I go on the picture, last night somebody asked me, somebody who play football long time. I'm Bridget, no, long time I play football now. But I asked what them pin and then shirt back. So I said them pin the tracker. Well, can take up them shots and them all that kind of something there.
Yeah.
And the amount of pass and something there. And me ask him if you realize that anytime you watch English Premier League and the man take out the jersey, them have one little sitting like a little Brazil like something. That actually that I know that the tracker is tracker there. When you can track the amount of pass they make, the amount of touch, them heat map, all that kind of something there. That is what I do. And definitely from that, me make him know say that is how them keep track of it. Me I wonder if Messi one just always hack. It's like if Messi one just always hack where he one always have some high stats in night. Joel Millwood said
he's one of those players with a high footballing IQ. So he will pick his moments. So that's why.
And one thing I would like about Blake in this game, he command this box a bit more. That is true. Yeah, man. Me tell him a box so hard as man. Fabian Full said we don't need Blake for 2026. Barnes into the man. Hey, yo, fans can turn quick, you know, man. Can you imagine? Man, one of the best players for much years now. If Barnes was good, Paul would play him. Remember, Barnes was at QPR. But Paul Hall is not the manager at QPR. Super sticker from Uchenna Edwards. Big up. Thank you very much for that super sticker. I really, really appreciate it. Much respect. I would really appreciate if you also drop a comment and let's see what your thoughts are. Amalive said, okay, Ferrell and the man at them. How do I cost boss? Antonio 3 grade 2, Ravel 1, Fisher 1, Boza 2, DJ 1. Oh, DJ the score now. Liam Bailey 1. Tiddlywing said, question, what kind of rock or stone is the JFF on this mountainous journey? How would you handle them? Boy, JFF was built on a rock. A solid rock. Because we don't know how they can't see no changes. Going forward, I do think it's in the powers of the administrations in the voting. If people want to bring in people who they believe can take the football forward. I do think that the current leadership want to make it better, but I just don't think that they can look past their own personal needs and wants in making it better. They want to make it better now. It's like you have an old car. You want to buy a new car, but you're so sentimentally attached to the old car. And no matter how you broke down for you, you're not left it. Just something like that. Kieran Fuster, roof is 1. Grenada MVP, big up. Johnson score as well. Fabian Full. Look at Ravel and Bailey playing good since Tapa get Get hey, yo, fans really rough, you know. Hey, fans, me I tell you, and fans are we're very.
You remember when they were on Bailey? Say, oh, Bailey no good. And you know this and that. Me not go comment on that, you know. Me I left that one. Me I left Lemon name alone, you know.
Classic RTS said, I play Messi did I play with women. Did I walk and I laugh and just a chippy boy them? Big Deal said, stop Messi. Messi, I want club baller. I can't rate him. Almost I'm running
let us not go into that because a basketball player that from them and a football.
Tennis, big up. Massive respect. Thanks for coming in. Military, you can't blame people when they talk about local players. Did you hear what Rudolph Austin said about local players? If you're not at that level, people are going to talk. All right, so remember, Rudolph Austin spoke about local players, but you have to remember that it's not all local players are like that. It's not all of them, man. You need. I'm not saying that I'm in the dressing room to know, but I'm telling you, it's not all of them are like that. It's not all of them. That is the reason why you have one and two who are breaking out of the patch. What is important to happen right now is that most of these local players would have watched that interview and taken much garnered that knowledge from Rudolph Speed and that experience from Rudolph Speed and said, let's Rudolph Austin, what's the speed? Austin and gone and implement that knowledge and also that professionalism in their game. I do believe that is the best thing right now. Karim said, where we go now? The real aspect of the Reggae Boyz starts right now, Karim. The man said, Flemmer better than the Marigre.
As but Mr. Me go left the argument there alone. Let me tell you. Based on that sound like one true blue supporter. And let me tell you this. Flemings is a good football player. He has a lot to improve on, but when I'm going to say Flemings is better than Demar Gray, that is a big stretch of the imagination. Big stretch of the imagination. Demar Gray playing in EPL. Flemo can't even make the A team in a second division French team. Levels, man.
Yeah.
And I don't like comparing players like that, but we have to be honest with ourselves. Flemo is a good player, has a lot to work on. He needs to just focus on work on that. I'm not beating him down or anything.
Remember, the Margaret was also at the German team as well. So doing
he was playing in
Europe, Bundesliga, Europa League. So you have to factor in those aspects of it. I'm alive. Said all of a sudden Blake started come under pressure. Because the reason for that is because, as I said, the style of play.
System change.
You know. Once the system changed, all players who don't really suit the system will start to be questioned. For example, in my club, Arsenal Football Club, we had one of the best goalkeepers in such a long time in Bernd Leno. But the moment the coach came in and started playing a different system, people start questioning him. And then no coach bringing him type of keeper who's very good at the ball at his feet, who actually had something more to the squad. He knows getting the win. Dre Wall said a good coach always protect his players. That's the only way players will fight for you. That is true. Big Dylan said Demar Gray is the main part of Everton team. Agree. Tenny said Fabian Full, you can't agree with a fool. Hello, fool remain that way. People, keep it clean in the comment section, please. I'm begging you. Military Leno, never good from morning. Whoa. The German keeper, second string, third string keeper, remaining the level. Naya, Ter Stegen, and Leno. Naya, Ter Stegen, and Leno. These are three top class keepers. I don't know why you said Leno not good. And I can clearly remember Leno say, well, maybe you don't watch Arsenal, that's why. Karim said system change. What is that? Karim, you're a coach. You know exactly how the system changed. We start bypassing the defenders now. We're playing out from the back. We're utilizing defenders. Utilizing the back three, center back. You have one in the central zone, one on the right hand side, one on the left hand side, back three, wide apart. If we want to progress the ball, we'd have to progress the ball through one of these channels, either the central channel, right or left side channel. Give the right side channel, the keeper have to pass the ball to one of either players. If the keeper is not good with the ball at his feet, we're going to have problems because that is where the first pressure is from the line of the offense. The opponent will be pressing, so the keeper would have to make a proper pass to the players in the defenders. The pass is not good. You put your whole defender under pressure. That can cause a turnover, leading to a shot off goal or a goal being scored. So that is the reason. That is why I said. That is why I use the term system. That's why I use the term system. Where else? So people are 10 minutes. We're closing on to 10 minutes now. Classic artist, a trap military. King Jav said something happened to Anthony Grant. He didn't fit the parallel system and he got dropped. That doesn't mean that Grant is not good. His style doesn't work with all. I'm not sure if it's style or system, but I'm not sure what the situation with Grant. I'm really not sure about that one. Classic artist said, "In my rub bench, see him no good." No, because you have a keeper who fit the system. That is the reason why Leonard rubber bench now. It's not good. Leonard can play in any of the top team. But it's just that the system of Arsenal play right now just don't suit him. Leonard is not really good with the ball at his feet. He's okay with the ball at his feet, but not as good as Ramsdale. And Arteta wants a keeper to can ping a 40-yard pass and find the striker and at its toe point. Then he said, Owen, big up Souls, big up JT. Are you dropping the link today? Oh, JT, jeez. Close off. Jeez. Close off, JT. About 3 more minutes left. 3 more. All right. About 3 more minutes left. I'm supposed to go live this evening again. So we'll go live this evening. I shut your link. Van Pearl said, checking in what I miss. You miss everything. You miss everything. Fabian Food said, Paul, please, I beg you, get Woolgate, Godfrey Gray, Kiddo, Hutchinson, Baker, Spence, Richard from Noble. Those sounds great, man. I reload name, you know. The entire squad, you want Paul get right now.
That time, because I be Englishman, them.
I'm going to say. What time later? I'm going to try run the stream by 6 p.m. later. 6 p.m. Jamaican time. 6 p.m. Jamaican time. Michael Baba Earth, big up. This a man, a bad baller, you know. Butler rate him a threat. Butler rate him a threat. Butler you train him, rate him, but he not take up ball. He not take ball serious.
That's a good question because we said the man was sorting out the passports and all of that. I think we will see him in the Nations League.
The only thing I can say right now is this: unless one of two things, the Margrave has wavered his mind. That is the only thing has wavered his mind because he can acquire, he can have a passport already and still not turn up. He can have a passport already and still not turn up. He probably look on the likes of Walker Peters and these guys got the opportunity and waver his mind and say, okay, probably the opportunity is there for me. Not well, that's a before, but he kind of look on and say, Talks is in the place where you can get a chance. So probably that's the case.
Okay, me understand.
Because look on him, Walker Peters wait out and he get the opportunity.
Yeah, but we are going to give them one opportunity and then throw them under the bus.
But
they don't learn.
But them not say that. Them not say that I go on. So all right, so big up JT. So definitely later, bro. So write down your points and keep close to them. Van Persie said I go rewatch and still good match in my opinion, but just got to work with our composure in front of goal. All right, so that is the last comment I'm going to take, people. Before I go, people, I want you guys to follow us on the platform here, Military Guna TV, and also on the Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, and all aspects. If you're here for the first time, please, I really appreciate it if you smash that subscribe button. So from the start of the video, I've only said ask you guys to hit the like button 3 times. At the beginning of the video, in the middle of the video, and now at the ending, I'm also asking you guys to hit the like button. I don't want to interrupt the video speaking about that. So definitely, I never remember. Most of the time, I have to remember. Most of the time, I have to remember. But anyways, people, thank you very much for tuning. Everybody who come out, we'll be doing a live later again about 6 p.m. this evening. Just I'll try bookmark it. Look out for a few. Well, I'm not gonna drop that yet. The next video I drop, I think I'm gonna drop the JPL review, which I'm not do yet, which I'm supposed to do because ball them pressure me now. I say, walk one. I'm gonna see the team my week. and things. So I'm really happy to the ball them and look out for that, which means that them a play for being a team a week. And me also go drop the player for the month. So you know, say people are gonna start play for them things there. So guess what now, no? With the little much that I'm doing, I do believe that he's playing actually a vital role and do think he's playing a big part. Because if a baller say 119 a week, you know what that mean? He might go train hard, he might go play harder. Because he want to be 19 a week. I think that's a good initiative. Big up people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Fabian, big up. Thanks for coming on. And massive respect for you the last night again. Big up. I mean, you enjoy it, but you're probably tired when you're done. This is rough. Yeah, let me tell you when you're rough. If it's you alone, oh my word.
Yeah, man. It's rough, man. It's rough.
Once I have people to talk to, man, I can't tell you run out fast. But big up people, Military Guna TV people. We are out.